Okay, we have another Monday mail day, fantastic day, Christmas Day type event in front of us. Let's get started with some real smalls. And as the usual, expect mini football, Topps Chrome, refractors, parallels. Looks like we have a black refractor, seeing 2005, Anquan Holden on there. Peter's writing it out apparently. Don't see too many of this year's set in black, so I jumped on it real quick. I believe these are out of 100 this year. Yes, 100. And it looked pretty well centered. Left to right, up and down. I'm guessing we're going to go with the Arizona Cardinals wide receiver. Text down to the bottom. Edge down there, and then on the top, that writing 50th anniversary, the top edge, so that'll get measured out just real quick. It might be a touch high, but nonetheless, corners look good. And future Hall of Famer, most likely. Next one, I guess we'll just do this and then we'll start jumping into the bubble mailers, which are normally higher end cards. Looks like we have a black 2002, I think, or is this 2002 out of 599 black refractor. Confirmed Hall of Famer Terrell Owens. Little to the left, and I'm guessing it's high on that. So, but good looking card there. Get into this. Thing's pretty fatty here, so how do I approach this? I'm just going to cut the top here. Let's see if that works. See if I can rip this open. I can. Definitely well packaged on this one. They went all out. See how expensive the card is. I never know what I'm going to be opening here, and what kind of cards. I have an idea of what I purchased, but yeah, all this for, I think this was no more than probably a $20 card, if that. Some of this stuff, but we have a 2015 last year Topps Chrome Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, we'll just say for short. Blue refractor, numbered out of 199. And centering, you want to go with this kind of, it's difficult on this year. There's this border over here, and you don't want to go with the whole entire border over here. It's basically, you want to go with this kind of like etched lateral line border part of it. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe one day I'll break down how to grade each year's set. That'd be kind of an interesting video, going down year by year. Probably lengthy maybe, but possibly something I could do down the road. Let me know there. We'll get this other envelope out of the way real quick. See what's in this bad boy. We have a sepia Tony Romo. Apparently CBS is not too happy with him not doing some studying or research prior to games. A little to the left, not a little, relatively little. And it seems like it's tilted a little actually to the right. At least on the bottom, this corner down to that bottom edge seems closer compared to this corner, so it might not be sitting right with those borders. We'll get, this thing's heavy. There might be a slab in there or some kind of uncirculated card. We'll get this one out of the way real quick. Hopefully relatively quick. Hopefully y'all enjoying this type of content. Topps Chrome, it's gonna be a lot. I'm falling in love with all these years sets. It is just the player personnel, Hall of Famers. There's just a lot going for it, and it's Topps instead of Prism, which which holds, I think, kind of a greater value just because it's been around for the test of time. Speaking of, you always want to try to find a gold. Roddy White specifically is who this is of. 2012 is this, or 2013? 2012 and 2013. I always get confused. But a little to the left, as we see on the centering there. And of course, I will need to go through all these cards for their surface issues. And I think we have what, like maybe 2 more. Am I good to cut here? I don't want to cut anything I don't want to cut. 2 more envelopes after this one, so then it'll be all relatively higher end. It looks like we have another envelope within the envelope. Okay. And coming in out of this is another sepia with Gronk. Same year, 2013. These are at a 99. Oh, sorry, 2013. See, I'm still figuring it out. 2013, 2012. What is that? Is that the card? I did not see that. Looks like, no, it's, hopefully that's not hurting the card. Some kind of dust or lint in there. Something is raised. It's not on the card, but this one looks relatively centered, high. As you can see, that bottom border is pretty thick compared to the top. But left to right looks pretty spot on. But see how the surface does on that. They just decided to put staples in this one. They're like, nobody's getting in this except the buyer, which is me. So it's for some reason tougher to cut than others. And a 2010 Drew Brees Blue Refractor. Tongue twister almost there. These are at a 199. Pretty much all blues. There are several years within Topps Chrome where the blues are actually not numbered. But for the most part, when they are, it's out of 199. Got all that off there. So to the left, low, a touch, and Hall of Famer refractor right there. All right, so let's get these envelopes out of the way. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more after this envelope. Right? Yeah. Looking good. So doing good on time. Brett Favre refractor 2000. So getting a little earlier. This looked pretty well centered. A little to the left. Looking at it now. But base refractor. Not quite sure if 2000, 2001. A lot of those earlier years did not have colored parallels, so pretty much refractors is all you're getting out of that, which is kind of rare and hard to come by. Okay. That's interesting. What do we have going on? Thank you letter. Thanks. You're welcome. Blue refractor, color matching, gotta love it, right? 2007. Future possible Hall of Famer Reggie Wayne. Very well centered. Maybe a touch low towards the bottom. Again, if you've been watching, I'll explain again. You want to go with these squares to that top edge, or these squares to that bottom edge. So as you can see, that the top part is a little bit thicker compared to the bottom part. It's a little bit more higher up top. So you just want to get those dialed in. But left and right seems pretty good. Seems like the printing was a little to the right. So that may have an effect, but can't go wrong with color matching. Pretty much color matching in gold is like a no-brainer, especially when it comes to Hall of Famers. Collectors love it. I was like, I know. Well, they decided to give me some more top loaders for all my singles that I sell in the store. Copper, 2008, I believe we have here. Tony Gonzalez out of 425. It's copper. Yeah, this year did have gold, but some years did not. Some years only had copper and there was no gold. So some of the copper cards are actually quite valuable nonetheless. All right, 3 more to go. This hodgepodge of a package. It's got tape all over it. And we have some painter's tape, which is better than Scotch tape. So thanks for that. Ooh, this is a big card. Andrew Luck, rookie. This is the photo variation, I suppose. It is a sticker, unfortunately. There were years where he did on card as well, but it is obviously the refractor variant, even though it does not say. It's numbered 1, but I think I'm going to send this off. It's a little low, unfortunately. That top border, as you can see, compared to the bottom border. But as long as surface is all right on this guy, that might be heading into PSA relatively soon. I have an order I have going on right now for the $19. I'm just looking for a few more scrap cards to throw in, so it's a $20 minimum, and I think I came out to like 17 cards or something, so got to find some cards to throw in there to complete that. And after this, I'm gonna wait till the pricing goes down, because 19 to 15 it's a huge difference, as we know. It adds up, right? This is an interesting one to get into. I might cut myself before getting into this package. All right, we're just gonna. Well, this is insane. Why is this so difficult? There's tons of tape, tons of weird packaging going on this one. Let's get whatever's going on in here out. Throwback Thursday. Topps did Throwback Thursday. I don't even know what that is about. But we have bubble wrap. Get out of here. I'll just rip it. Throwback Thursday. Interesting container. Ooh. Buster Posey Sapphire Gold out of 50 of this past year, 2022. Sapphire Edition. 15 out of 50 right there. I'm going to be starting kind of get a run of Buster Poseys. This might be considered, it's a little to the left, but might be considered for submission. Definitely kind of gonna be seeing a lot of Buster Posey on the channel now that he's retired, and most likely a sure lock to the Hall of Fame. Let me know if you think different, and we can argue about that. And if you don't know already, Giants are my team. So that's like a easy answer and easy question answer to start collecting posies, short prints, things like that. I think I'm going to go after for all the years, and of course all of his playing years. And we're ending it off with a nice Butte Sean Jackson Gold out of 199, 2008 rookie. A little to the left, but when you see these pop up, you don't care, because they don't show their faces every once in a while. It's pretty hard to find these, especially uncirculated. And he's getting popped open and slabbed up ASAP. I don't know if rocky is the word to use, but that's how that goes. So there we go. This week's Monday Mail Day. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this type of video. And stay tuned for future content just like this. Submissions, PSA, we got it all. I have it all specifically. There is no one else. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Have a good one.